Okay, welcome to my video, everyone. So in this video, I'm going to explain you about the past simple. So we go to number one, the form. Normally, the form is different from what you learn. So this is the form. For example, this is the form of the regular verb that we want to form it as a past simple. For example, like walk. We change to walk with just add because past simple we have regular verb and irregular verb. So in this one is focusing about the regular verb, that means the verb that doesn't change, that the verb that we don't change it, we just add ed on that verb. For example, like walk, we change to walked, we add ed. Watch and watched, we add ed. And open, we just add ed too. And ask, we add ed, become asked, for example, like this. So this is the form of the regular verb. We form by add the letter E and D. Okay, adding ED. Okay. And next one, also regular verb, but the verb that end in E, we just add D. So for example, like leave, L-I-V-E, and then it ends with E already, and then we just add letter D here. So leave, we don't add another E. If we add another E, is wrong. So we just add D, and then leave, and then we change to lived. Like, and with letter E, and then we just add letter D, like. So this is the regular verb. And one more is about why. We change Y to IED because we have consonant plus Y. Consonant and Y. For example, like apply. We change Y to IED, applied. And try, we change to tried. We just change Y to IED like this. And most verb ending with one vowel and one consonant. That means, for example, like P, we add another P, it become double P and then ED. For example, stopped, stopped, double P and then we add ED. And plan, we double letter N and then add ED, plan. So these are the forms that they use with regular verb in past simple. We want to change to past simple, we need to add ed or change y to ied, for example, like this. And move to number two, it's about irregular verb. So past simple form of many verbs is irregular. We call irregular verb or irregular, for example, like this. Like do, we change to did. You actually, there's no form, but the English provided the change, and then what we can do is to remember this. Like the word do, we change to did, and take, we change to took, come, we change to came, find, we change to found, go, we change to went, have, we change to had, buy, change to bought, stand, change to stood, ring, change to rang, and say, change to said, like this. So this is the form we change to past simple. We have regular verb, we add ed, or if the verb is already end with e, and then just add d, and if the verb that end with consonant and y, we change y to ied, like this. And then, for example, one vowel and one consonant, we double the end, the letter at the end of the verb. For example, like stop and stop ed, like this. And irregular verb, the verb change. We don't just add ed, but it change. We change the verb like do to did, for example, like in this part. Okay. So now move to number three, how we make the question, not question, the negative. And then we will learn about the question later. We form the negative with didn't. We use didn't and the verb and the infinitive. For example, infinitive normally is like do, or take or understand. Some people or some textbook they say infinitive. Some people or some textbook they say base verb or base form. Or sometimes we can say original verb. the original of the verb. Okay, for example, I didn't understand, not I didn't understood. Because understand is the original verb. If we call infinitive, we cannot change. When we change to understood, it's become past. But why we cannot use this? We change to understood because we used didn't already. So I didn't understand, not I didn't understood, and then it's wrong. So we form question with did and the infinitive, like watched. Did you watch the film? Not did you watch ed? No, it will be wrong if you add ed with the verb. Because why we do like this? Because we have did, we used it to make the question and also make the negative in past simple. So we need to remember this and remember in our minds always that negative and question in past simple we use did or didn't, for example, like this. So now move to number 4. The past simple of be is like this. Normally we use the verb be. That means am is are is for present, and then was and were for past. For example, I, he, she, it, we use with was. Normally past simple we use with was. The past simple of the verb be. I, he, she, it was or wasn't very good. Positive or negative. Okay. And then you, we, and they we use with were or weren't. Positive and negative here, and then very good. For example, you were very good or you weren't very good. That means something wrong and then you did something not good, and then they say you weren't very good. Okay. So this is positive and negative. And then this one is questions. Was I very good or was he very good? Was I, he, she, and it very good, for example, like this. Or were you, we, or they very good? Just ask about this to make questions by using the verb be in past simple. So we can change. We have regular verb and irregular verb after verb. And this one is about the past simple of the verb be. We finished with this, and so I hope you understand about this. And then we move to the usage, how we use past simple. So in number 5, we use the past simple to talk about a completed event in the past. That means something happened in the past and then it already finished and complete. So you have to understand this. Like we often say when it happened, we make a specific time in the past that when it happened and it also finished in the past. For example, we have the time expression yesterday, last night, for example, like this one, or maybe last year, or last week, or last month, is something like this. For example, like Chris phoned me yesterday. So that means phone is in the past. Yesterday refer to yesterday. Yesterday he phoned, Chris phoned me, but he phoned it already. So in past simple, the verb phone we just add ed because we call regular verb. So you need to remember the regular verb we add ed. And then why do we use past simple? Because it happened yesterday. Yesterday something happened already, right? That means Chris phoned me yesterday already. So now there is no more because yesterday happened already and finished. You cannot phone, okay, yesterday and then you talk until now. Cannot. At least you talk about 10 minutes to 30 or 1 hour if you talk with your loved one. Sometimes you can talk about an hour or 2 hours or something like this, but you cannot make it longer, become like 1 day to talk on phone, even with your loved one. Okay, your boyfriend or girlfriend, sometimes it's like this. Okay, he wanted to discuss some things with me. So he also wanted to discuss something with me because it's yesterday, right? Yesterday, and it happened yesterday already. So we talk about this. We want to refer to the time we did this. in the past, that means yesterday we did it already. See? Okay, now move to the next example about present. Did you enjoy the concert last night? Last night about, for example, maybe you attend in the wedding, or maybe you attend in the any party last night, and it happened last night, yesterday night, and it finished. Now you slept last night, and then now you are working or studying or you are doing something. It's not, it's about past simple, about past. You did something last night or yesterday night, something like this. So, and then they ask you whether did you enjoy the concert last night, something that finished already, okay. So we move to number 6. We can use the past simple with for to talk about things or some things that can continue for a period of time and ended in the past. See, we can use with for to talk about some things that continue. See, because we want to refer to the period of time. For how long, for example, like they continue for a period of time and ended in the past. Already ended in the past, okay. For example, I live in Rome for 2 years. See, we wait for 2 we use with for two with the word for and then we plus 2 years. That means we want to refer to the period of time we live in Rome. And 4 years, for 2 years, I mean already finished, already passed. Then I went to work in Japan. See. That means I live in Rome for 2 years. That means after 2 years, I went to work in Japan. That means now maybe I am working in Japan. Okay. And I leave ed at ed because it's regular work. And then for 2 years already. Okay. Look at the past, the diagram here. Past and now, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. That means refer to 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and 4 years. So for 2 years, that means refer from number 1 to number 2 here. See? So it refer like this. That means for 2 years, that means refer just for 2 years. But now the present is now here. That means we are now doing here the present. បច្ចុប្បន្នកាលយើងគឺឥឡូវនេះនៅឥឡូវនេះអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់គេសំដៅលើ for Rome in 2 years ហ្នឹងគឺសំដៅលើទី1ដល់ទី2ហ្នឹងមួយឆ្នាំទៅ2ឆ្នាំវាអត់ដល់ឆ្នាំទី3ដោយសារឆ្នាំទី3ឆ្នាំទី4នេះគឺគេគាត់ធ្វើការនៅជប៉ុនហើយប៉ុន្តែឥឡូវគាត់នៅកន្លែងផ្សេងទៀតហើយ now អញ្ចឹងមកឧទាហរណ៍ណា so I hope you understand about past simple when we use with regular verb, irregular verb, how can we change it? And then the verb be, how can we change it to past simple? And then when do we use past simple? Then when we use past simple to talk about something that happened in the past and it complete. And then here to talk about a completed event in the past. We often say with when it happened, for example, like this. We give the specific time of the past simple when it happened, something like this. Okay. I hope you understand more about this, and then we move to the exercise. Do exercise, and then you will understand more about this. Okay. So letter A, let's practice. Letter A, complete the sentences using the past simple form and the words in the brackets. Number 0, they give you already. We, and then in the bracket we use with the word go, and then on holiday to Scotland last year. See, you can see the word last year, that may refer to the specific time in the past, that means last year. So when we see the word last year, it's automatically past simple because it happened in the past already. So we change to when. See, you need to learn more about the regular and irregular verb. And normally the textbook we have regular verb. Okay, look at number 1. I take a taxi from the airport to the city center. See, That means we talk about past. This is no time expression, but because they want us to complete with the past simple, so okay, refer to the things, the action that happened in the past already, and it's finished. So take become took. So we change from I took, from take we change took. Okay, I took a taxi from the airport to the city center. So took we spell T O double O N K. T double O N K spell. I can't write here. I'm sorry for this. Okay. And okay, the other exercise I will give you sometime. See, I show you about number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, 7, 8, and 9. So the rest you can do by yourself, and then you can comment the answer under the video in the comments, for example, like this. And then I will not keep for long, and then I just stop. But when you do it, you can pause the video, stop the video, and then try to do the exercise, and then comment your answer below. Okay, here down in the comment here on Facebook. Okay, thank you everyone. I hope you can learn more, or if you have any questions with the exercise or with the usage or with the form, and then you can ask me in the comments, or other thing you can contact me, because I am the one who posts this video, everyone. Okay, thank you. We can stop right now.